Sometimes this roof up over my head starts getting me down, crowding me out. You know what I'm talking about. I need to clear my head and head for the countryside. Take a little walk, maybe take a little ride. Bullfrogs croaking, smallmouth jumping, wind blowing through the trees. So let's throw a cooler in the truck. I know where I wanna be, outdoors with Joey Mines, in a deer stand back in the woods, or kicking back, wetting the line. Rain pours, sun shines, but it's all good, 'cause I'm doing what I love with who I like. I can find that peace of mind I'm looking for outdoors.
Outdoors with Joey Mines is brought to you in part by Wendy's, Midstate RV Center, Angler Quest Pontoon Boats, Raging Rhino Lures, crvillas.com, B&M Poles, Highland Marina Resort, Aikens Ford in Winder, Georgia, Wild Willie's Custom Accessories, Bad Boy Buggies, and Southern Cart Services. For the next half hour, join us.
But it's all good, 'cause we're doing what we love with who we like. We can find that peace of mind we're looking for outdoors.
Where'd it go?
Easy, girl. Easy, girl. Easy, girl. Easy.
Down there, Joey.
Here we go. Window one. Here we go. Here we go. Find him, girl. Window one. Find him, girl. Find him. Find him, girl. Got wind up his end. Here we go. Ready. Find him, girl. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. Bring him here, girl. Bring him here, girl. Bring him here. Bug, here. That's your girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Good girl. Find him, girl. Find him. Find him, girl. Find him. Find him. Find him. Find him, girl. Find him. Smells another one. Find him, girl. 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 That's here, bub. Come on, bub. That's here, girl. Here. Here. You bring it to us. You just gotta find the path. Come on, girl. Good girl. Come on, girl. That's here, girl. Bring it here, Bucky. Bring it here, Buck. Yeah, that's a good girl. That's a good girl. That's my daddy. Yeah. That's so smart. Yeah, you pointed at him, didn't you? That's a good girl. Yes, it is.
Hi folks, welcome to this week's show. Today, we will be pheasant hunting at Primland Resort in Meadows of Dan, Virginia. I've got Little Ladybug, my Boykin Spaniel. Well, she's going to be our hunting dog today. A lot of pheasants as well as chuckers are in the field. A little later on, we're going to visit with Pat Watts. She's with Hollow Creek Kennels, Boykins Forever. This young lady knows a great deal about raising Boykin Spaniels. Boy, a lot of excitement on today's show. Now, let's go pheasant hunting at Premland.
Wait. Here we go. Kill it. That's it, girl. That's it, girl. Good girl. That's it, girl. Here. Come here, girl. That's it. That's my baby. Yeah. That's a good girl. Right here. That's a good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. Yes, it is. That's a good girl. All right, let's take a little more.
From the people who brought you the Baconator, it's Wendy's Baconator Fries, just $1.99. Freshly cooked applewood smoked bacon joins forces with melty cheddar to take fries to another dimension. This summer, Baconator Fries at a Wendy's near you.
For more than 25 years, Midstate RV Center has been Georgia's headquarters for motorhome sales and service. With over 300 motorized and towable units on hand, Midstate RV offers top-rated brands at competitive prices. Trade-ins are accepted, and we help you find financing options that suit your family. We have diesel motorhomes starting at $938 a month, gas-powered Class A motorhomes as low as $475 per month, and family-friendly Class C motorhomes starting at only $366 per month. So, what are you waiting for? Head on over to Midstate RV Center, I-75 exit 149 in Byron.
Quest Pontoon Boats features a unique, lightweight design for the maximum boating experience. From our paddle boats, to the Luxury Series, to the Angler Quest, made for the serious fisherman. Quest Pontoon Boats meets the needs and budgets for every boating experience. We have the boat you've been looking for and invite you to experience Quest. Check us out at questpontoons.com.
From the people who brought you the Baconator, it's Wendy's Baconator Fries, just $1.99. Freshly cooked applewood smoked bacon joins forces with melty cheddar to take fries to another dimension. This summer, Baconator Fries at a Wendy's near you.
That's a good girl. Yeah, I know, girl. I know, girl. I know, girl. Get him, girl. Get him, girl.
Let him take care of the
Yeah, that's a good girl.
Take him out.
That's a good girl. Yeah, that's so smart. That's so smart. Yeah. That's so smart. Yeah. All right. Find it, girl. Find it. Find some more. Find it, girl. Find it. Find it. Find it. She went right through it. She went right through it. Bring him here, girl. Bring him here. Look here, baby. There she comes. There she comes. Come on, baby. Come on, Buggy. That's a good girl. Yes, it is. That's a good girl. Bring it here, baby. Yes. That's a good girl. You did so good. You did so good. Yes. That's a good girl. Yes. All right, find some more. Here, run in here. Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it. Here, girl. Right there, girl. Look at that. That's your girl. Yeah, that's a good girl. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Yeah, that's so smart. Yeah. All right, find it. Find the bird. Find the bird. Find it, girl. Find it. Find it, girl.
Well, folks, I've got one of my favorite guides here, Clinton. We have actually been hunting together for a number of years. We've had a lot of good times.
Yeah, we have, Joey. We've been, we've been coming here several years now.
You know, one thing I want to talk about today, folks, I'm sure you've seen my little dog, Ladybug. She's been part of the hunt, and she's been probably a surprise to all of you up here.
Yes, it sure has. It's sure, I believe, been about the second, third trip that you've had Ladybug out, and she's learned, you know, she's not afraid of these other dogs, and she'll get in there and she finds a whole lot of birds that my dogs never find, you know.
You know, a lot of customers bring their dogs.
Yeah, a lot of customers bring their dogs, and, you know, we encourage them to bring them. You know, a lot of guys, they got dogs that they like to bring, you know, bird dogs, or, you know, house dogs, labs, you know, where they keep in with them. They like to have them to retrieve birds, and we'll take them out. You know, most of the time I'll just let my dogs stay up, and we'll take you out to the field, and I'll follow along behind you and let you just kind of hunt like you and your dogs want to hunt, and have a big time and enjoy yourself. And just like Ladybug's here today, you see, she didn't bother a thing, stayed right along, you know, good distance of us, and everything works out just fine.
And one thing that she has found, and I don't know if you see this on the tape today, your dogs will point. And last year we hunted with her, and she'd be scared to run up to the bigger dogs. She thought they'd bite her or whatever.
Yeah.
Now she knows that, well, that's where the bird is, and she eases up to them. And she's the one that usually flushes the birds.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, you'll notice on the film today, she flushed a lot of the birds, you know, and even some of the birds we didn't get, she actually got in there and pointed them before my dogs ever found the birds. But like you said, she was a little hesitant to start with on account of the bigger dogs, but she eventually found out they wasn't going to bother, and she just moved right in there and worked the bird and run it right up, which worked good. And I was back out of your way, where I, you know, wasn't in the way of no shooting or nothing. It worked out great.
You know, one thing that everybody needs to understand, there are a lot of birds here at Premlin.
Yeah.
Safety is the #1 thing that we talk about from week to week on our show, and Premlin, well, that's the #1 for them as well.
Yeah, it's a #1 issue here, and you know, you've made us a good safety video here for the customers to come in and watch when they come in, and you know, there's no reason, you know, to take risky, unsafe shots, and shooting birds, you know, it's unsafe. So you can find plenty of birds to shoot at here at Premlin.
Hi folks, behind me is my brand new F-150 King Ranch EcoBoost Ford. Boy, this is the best truck on the market today. I just purchased it from Akins Ford in Winder, Georgia. Outstanding customer service, largest selection in the South. Best buying experience I have ever had purchasing a vehicle. Give them a call or visit them on the web at akinsford.com. Hi folks, I just customized my brand new truck at Wild Willie's Custom Accessories in Winder, Georgia. Outstanding customer service. They have spray inliners, tires, rims, lift kits, lights, stereos, floor mats, tinted windows. Give them a call or visit them on the web at wildwilliesaccessories.com, located inside Akins Ford, Winder, Georgia. crvillas.com in Costa Rica is your perfect vacation destination for honeymooners, families, or corporate events. All our inclusive rates are based on a per person per night rate starting at $170 per day. Costa Rica is known for its unending beauty and breathtaking scenery. Details on our properties can be easily accessed at crvillas.com.
For more than 25 years, Mid-State RV Center has been Georgia's headquarters for motorhome sales and service. With over 300 motorized and towable units on hand, Mid-State RV offers top-rated brands at competitive prices. Trade-ins are accepted, and we help you find financing options that suit your family. We have diesel motorhomes starting at $938 a month, gas-powered Class A motorhomes as low as $475 per month, and family-friendly Class C motorhomes starting at only $366 per month. So, what are you waiting for? Head on over to Mid-State RV Center, I-75 exit 149 in Byron.
We're up in Leesville, South Carolina, Hollow Creek Kennels, Boykins Forever. I've got Pat Watts. Pat is a young lady that I got Little Ladybug from over 2 years ago. Pat, I have to say, this is the most precious dog I have ever touched.
And I have to say, she's one of the most beautiful that I've ever produced.
Oh my goodness. I have had a lot of fun with this little girl. I got her when she was 7 weeks old. And a couple of things about her. While we're talking about this little dog, I took her hunting back this fall. And something about hunting, if they're bred for hunting, that's what they do. If they're show dogs, that's what they do. Let's talk about that.
Pretty much. If you're breeding for a hunting dog, you really have to take the characteristic of the instinct of intelligence that they have, the hunting instinct. And you don't always find that in a show dog because they're not really challenged like a hunting dog is. So if you want a hunting dog, you really need to stick with a breeder that is trying to put the hunting instincts into the dog.
Okay.
And that's basically what I try to do. I like to breed a dog that's as beautiful as any show dog you want to see, but I also want it to be able to function as a hunting dog.
Okay, you know, I carried her to Virginia pheasant hunting, and she had never seen a pheasant before. And when she got out of the truck, her tail was shaking like this. And the first bird that we harvested was actually alive, and she went up to it, and she was scared to death. And finally, she did grab the bird and brought it back. After that, it was automatic, and here we go. And first thing, she's picking up birds. That's incredible.
Yes, the light comes on. They know what they're bred for. They know what their job is, and they instinctively hunt if they come from a hunting line. And I'm just really pleased because I have to say that just about every Boykin that I have had or that I have kept out of my line has had that same capability.
You know, back years ago, this breed was started here in South Carolina. Tell the folks about that.
Back in the 1800s in Spartanburg, a banker was coming home from a church, and a little brown dog followed him home. And the dog was really friendly, really smart, and the banker became very, very much in love with this little dog.
Okay.
And saw that it had some hunting instinct, so he sent her to a trainer. And the trainer honed it into a really fine little hunting dog. And they decided they wanted to concentrate on this small, compact retriever. The hunters here in South Carolina that hunt in the swamps, turkey hunt, they needed a small retrieving spaniel that could get out of the poke boats in South Carolina into the swamp areas without any trouble. It wouldn't rock that little tiny poke boat. Poke boat is a sectional boat that they used to hunt. You'd have 3 parts to it. So they needed a very small dog. You know, a dog 60 or 70 pounds just would not do it.
I understand.
You couldn't get it in and out of that boat easily. So they made our little swamp possums, is what we like to call our Boykin Spaniels.
Okay.
Little chocolate swamp possums.
What are that, 30, 35 pounds?
30, 35
ballpark?
pounds.
Okay.
The males will top out usually at 40. If they get too much over 40, I think they get a little bit too large. And they're very bony, very substantial dogs. They're kind of blocky is what I want to say. They should ideally have a beautiful head, which she has one of the most beautiful heads I've ever seen. A blocky, thick head that's capable of carrying game. You want to be able to carry everything from a Canadian goose to, you know, there are squirrel hunters out there too, John.
I understand.
So these dogs are wonderful little tracking dogs too, and they're used for deer tracking, blood tracking.
Okay.
I just recently placed one in Rock Hill, South Carolina as a drug dog.
Oh my goodness.
So we hope to hear big things from him.
Folks, when we come back, we're going to be talking about breeding Boykin Spaniels. Ladybug, we're going to breed her in the upcoming months, and a couple of things you need to look for when you're looking for that mate for your very special dog. Y'all stay with us.
Hi folks, I'm Lee Pickard at Mid-State RV Center in Byron, Georgia, Georgia's largest volume dealer and your RV dealer. I want to talk to you a little bit today about what Mid-State RV Center has to offer. We have products from the $99.95 travel trailer to the $85,000 to $100,000 Aviator new product that you'll see Joey using throughout his show. Motorhomes, 37 feet, bath and a half. Folks, if you need an RV or RV service or body shop or paint, We have it at Mid-State RV Center. We have over 57,000 square feet of service and parts facilities, and then another 17,000 square feet of sales facilities, all located here on 56 acres in Byron, Georgia. You can come to our website, midstaterv.com. We tried to make it easy for you to communicate with us. You can call us on our toll-free number, 1-800-226-3654. Folks, we want to be your RV dealer.
Folks, it's time to go fishing on West Point Lake in LaGrange, Georgia. This is my 32nd year of guiding on West Point for large coolers full of crappie. New for 2015, I will be fishing out of the AnglerQuest pontoon boat. This boat is ideal for groups of up to 8 people. This is the best boat I have ever used for guiding. Over the past 20 years, I have put over 100 brush piles in West Point Lake that creates cover for crappie year-round. I cater to young children and the handicapped. Like Outdoors with Joey Mines on Facebook to keep up with what the fish are doing, as well as catch the latest episode of Outdoors with Joey Mines. Call 706-402-3607 or visit me on the web at joeymines.com.
Rose, dead bird, Rosie. Rosie.
Yeah, you
dead
need some more
bird.
puppies.
Good girl, yes, thank you, girl. Ready? Here, Rose. Here, Allie. Allie.
Pat, let's talk to the folks a little bit about what it takes to be a Boykin Spaniel breeder.
Okay, Joey, let's talk about breeding any breed, okay? Right now, I think to be a breeder, it takes a lot of art, a lot of knowledge of science, and it takes absolute total devotion to the dogs.
Okay.
It's not a profit-making calling whatsoever. So if you're breeding dogs, and the reason you want to breed dogs is so that the children can have the wonderful experience of seeing puppies welt. Or if you're breeding to make money, you might as well forget it. It's not going to happen.
Okay.
If you're breeding correctly and you're breeding what you should breed, you're not going to have an abundance of puppies at any time. I may have 2 litters a year, very rarely 3, and occasionally just 1.
Okay.
So when you're going to breed, you have to look what you're breeding. You want to improve the breed. You want to do something. There's a reason why you want this dog to be replicated.
Okay.
So you look at many characteristics. You're going to look at the size, the conformation of this dog. Conformation is important because it has to do with the motion of the dog, why it was bred to do a certain job. It has to have certain attributes, like this wonderful little girl right here. Look at her head. Her head is built for carrying game.
Okay.
And that's what she's bred to do. Her hind end is very strong, muscular. She could swim for hours without any problems. So she's meant to be a hunting dog.
Hyper dogs, and you hear about whether it be a Boykin or a Cocker Spaniel, it could be labs, bird dogs. They're real wild. What causes that mainly?
A lot of that's inline breeding.
Okay.
A lot of that is breeding 2 hyper dogs. I mean, you really have to weed out or call out the dogs that are hyper in this breed specifically, because there are a lot of lines that are strictly very hyper Boykins. When people think of Boykins, I've heard them say often, "Oh, you mean the dogs that jump all the time?"
Right.
Well, that is the bad side of it. There are a lot of them that are that way. But if you look for a breeder who has a pretty laid-back hunting dog, you're not gonna find that's just not the situation. Like when Ladybug went home, I mean, she was 7 weeks old. She wasn't hyper.
It's incredible. This dog, she rides in the truck with me. She rides in her motorhome, and I'm sure you're probably seeing a couple of pictures of her riding in the front seat of the motorhome.
Exactly.
And sleeps in the bed with us. This dog is a big part of our family, and very, very low-keyed. If you want to go take a nap, she's going to take a nap with you.
Exactly.
If you want to go play ball, she'll go play ball.
That's right.
But she's not going to pester you and jump up and down and go crazy at any time until you're ready to play.
That's right.
This is a neat little dog right here.
Right.
Now, as far as getting the dog checked out with their eyes and their hips, what's involved with that?
The Boykin Spaniel is notorious for having hip dysplasia.
Okay.
And you should always make sure that the breeder that you're going with has checked for the hips, because they're different ratings. There's excellent, there's mild, and there's fair, and there's all different classifications that you get with the Boykin Spaniel.
Looking for a great location for a romantic getaway, a family vacation, a reunion, or a fishing party with your buddies? Come to Highland Marina Resort. We have waterfront cabins to fit every budget. Check out our newly constructed Lake Point chalets. The lake views are awesome and the sunsets are breathtaking. There's a waterfront restaurant and a fleet of rental craft, and the fishing, it's awesome. For all the details, visit our website at highlandmarinaresort.com. Folks, it's time to go fishing on West Point Lake in LaGrange, Georgia. This is my 32nd year of guiding on West Point for large coolers full of crappie. New for 2015, I will be fishing out of the AnglerQuest pontoon boat. This boat is ideal for groups of up to 8 people. This is the best boat I have ever used for guiding. Over the past 20 years, I have put over 100 brush piles in West Point Lake that creates cover for crappie year-round. I cater to young children and the handicapped. Like Outdoors with Joey Mines on Facebook to keep up with what the fish are doing, as well as catch the latest episode of Outdoors with Joey Mines. Call 706-402-3607 or visit me on the web at joeymines.com. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show. If you are interested in learning more about Primland Resort, I strongly recommend that you visit their website or give them a call. These are wonderful friends of mine that I have been revisiting on a yearly basis. If you are interested in learning more about Boykin Spaniels, well, there's a couple of ways to do it. You can go to my website at joeymines.com and click on the Boykin Spaniels logo, or you can go to the website that you see on the screen right now. Folks, until next time, y'all have some good hunting and good fishing. I'll see you next week.
What's that dog's name?
Bug.
Bug.
Don't need no TV talk show, bad news radio noise. It's Mother Nature's voice, talking to all her girls and boys. She's singing a song in God's perfect harmony. Everything out here is just the way it's supposed to be. Time flies fast, but the good times last, making memories. I don't know what we're waiting for, just come along with me. Outdoors with Joey Mines, in a deer stand back in the woods, or kicking back, wetting the line. Rain pours, sun shines, but it's all good, 'cause you're doing what you love with who you like. You might find that peace of mind you're looking for. Outdoors with Joey Mines, in a deer stand back in the woods, or kicking back, wetting the line. Rain pours, sun shines, but it's all good, 'cause we're doing what we love with who we like. We can find that peace of mind we're looking for. Outdoors.